But narcissists are most able to quickly get their hooks into someone who is vulnerable. And while they will try with anyone, there isn't one specific personality type that attracts narcissists outright. The quick in is usually vulnerability. Now, I said vulnerable, not weak, not stupid. It's actually a myth that narcissists and similar abusers go for weak people. They are attracted to people who are successful, intelligent, attractive, people who can give them status, money, and get them where they want to go, get them jobs and things like that. But you can be successful, powerful, attractive, intelligent, and vulnerable. What do I mean by this? Oftentimes, narcissists get into our lives when we are in a state of change or when something terrible has happened. You have gotten a divorce, someone has died, you've lost a job, you've gotten out of a bad relationship or an abusive relationship, you're in a very unhappy long-term marriage, for example, where your needs aren't getting met. You might even be getting older and feeling unattractive or feeling like you're never going to find your person and you're going to be alone forever. You could have moved to a new state or a new country. You could be very lonely. You could have lost friends. All of these things make you vulnerable. And narcissists, in their predatory way, are very good at picking up on these vulnerabilities. It's one of the reasons that it's important that you don't trauma dump, for want of a better word, with strangers when you're vulnerable and you're dating, because these kind of predators are looking for someone who is struggling in some way. They're looking for that in so that they can study you and become everything that you are wanting and needing. They ingratiate themselves with you and make themselves the savior, essentially, the person that's going to save you, the person that is nothing like your abusive ex, the person that is nothing like the partner that has been neglecting your needs, the new amazing friend that is there for you and makes you feel seen and supports you. They're really good at coming in and being your support and saving you and being that knight in shining armor, or whatever the female version of a knight is. And let me know in the comments if you were going through a big change like this when you got into the relationship with your narcissist and what it was. See, it's not that you were weak or stupid. It's that there are certain vulnerabilities that anyone can experience at some point in their life that can leave them open to this type of predator. Now, if you throw in personality characteristics, really good personality characteristics that unfortunately they're really good at kind of weaponizing and tying you up with your own good character, like being highly empathetic, compassionate, forgiving, loyal, conscientious, hardworking, someone who always wants to see the best in people, potentially a bit of a Pollyanna outlook on life, the belief that there's good in everyone, add in a dash of lonely, a bit of I never thought I was gonna meet anyone ever again, and now I feel like I've met my soulmate. This is often the way that narcissists get in. And when you're this vulnerable and they come along and meet your needs to such a high extent, they get in deep into your heart and your soul. And by the way, none of this is your fault, but I want you to understand that it wasn't because you were weak or stupid, or because there was something wrong with you at all. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissistic abuse educator and a narcissistic relationship recovery coach. Make sure you hit follow and also jump across and follow me on YouTube. And if you want to book a session with me, you can do so via the link in my bio.